all my dear students. Hope you all are fine. Dear students, in our last class we discussed about different parts of the plant, right? About leaves we discussed, about stem we discussed, and about the different types of leaves and mode of different venation. That's also we discussed, right? Now I am going to teach you about roots of plant. Okay, so let's check about the roots of a plant. What is a root, children? What is the importance of roots? We know that it helps to anchor. What is anchor? That means roots that are help for holding the plants in a soil. So it acts like an anchor. It is holding the plants in the soil. Okay. And what are the another function of root, children? We know that water and minerals that are transported from the soil, okay, to different parts of the plants through the stem. So main absorption of water and minerals from the soil by root. Clear? These are the main functions of the root. Next we can check about the structure of root. Roots we can be classified into two. Okay, what are they? Fibrous and taproot. These are the two types of root we can see in plants. Fibrous root and taproot. So we have to say like that, fibrous and taproot system. We can check one by one. Students, just look at my hand. I have two types of plants in my hand. One type of plant, it has parallel venation in their leaves. We know that what is parallel and reticulate venation. In here, leaves have parallel venation. And check the root of these leaves. Zoom your camera. Check the roots of these leaves. In here, roots are arising from the base of a plant. Look at the picture, you can clearly identify it. Like a fibers, right? So that's why we called it's a fibrous root system. Okay, fibrous root system. Let's check about this plant. Okay, look at the leaves of this plant. That is reticulate venation. Yet like veins are present. That's why we call reticulate venation, right, children? And look at the root of this plant. That is, one main root is arising from the base and many small roots that are arising from the main root as like a small branches, right? It is not like a network. It is not like a fibrous. So that's why we called it as a taproot system. So this is a taproot, but this is fibrous root. Okay, then can you identify the differences? Okay, good. Then look at the picture carefully. Students, look at diagram. In taproot, in this type of root system, there is one prominent and long main root and a branches of a smaller lateral or side roots that's arising that grow from this main root. That's why we called it as a taproot. Okay, then next look at the picture, fibrous root. In this type of root system, all the roots that is emerge directly from the base of the plant. That's why they don't have a main root. Clear? So students, now just looking at the leaves of the plant, you can easily identify which root it has, right? Students, in parallel venation of leaf, root, it's like a fibrous root. So roots are arising from the base of the stem. It is in parallel venation, roots are fibrous root. But in reticulate venation, what will happen, children? In reticulate venation, it has prominent root, right? That we call taproot in reticulate venation. And small roots are arising from this prominent taproot. Okay, so we call it as a fibrous root system and taproot system. Clear? If the leaves have reticulate venation, plants will have taproot system. Alright, like that. If the leaves have parallel venation, plants will have fibrous root system. Okay, children? So students, you don't have to dig the soil for checking the roots. You just look at the plants of leaves. Then you can identify easily which type of root has. Then I already informed that functions of roots are, it can perform holding the plants in the soil and also it absorbs water and mineral from the soil. Okay, so we can do one simple activity for checking these functions. All are ready? Okay, fine. So look at the picture. You can take 2 pots of plant and remove one of roots from one pot of plant. Okay. And after that you have to water regularly for 7 days. Let's observe result of it after 7 days. But students, you should do this activity today itself and show to me on tomorrow's DCS. Okay, result we can find after 7 days. All are ready for checking today's topic quiz? Okay, fine. So, my question is, how many times I repeat the same word, that is taproot, in this class? And send answer you have to be sent me personal WhatsApp within 1 hour. Okay. So student, in this class we discussed about different types of roots, right? So all should have to read the lesson and more about the plants we can discuss in our next class. Thank you.